Good morning. Mackenzie Johnston with Tri-State Livestock News, bringing you your Tuesday morning headlines concerning fair cattle markets. Sponsored by Sandhills Beef Company. American producers feeding Americans, because monopolies won't get us anywhere. To learn a little bit more about Sandhills Beef Company and all they have to offer, head on over to their website, www.sandhillsbeefco.com. According to Brazil's Beef Industry Association, ABIC, Brazilian beef exports are expected to reach 2.14 million metric tons in 2021, up 6% from 2.02 million metric tons in 2020. Revenue from 2021 beef exports should reach $8.79 billion, up 3% from $8.53 billion in 2020. Antonio Carmadelli, president of ABIC, stated that these estimates for 2021 are conservative and considers lower export prices. ABIC forecasts the average export price for Brazilian beef in 2021 to be $4,104 per metric ton, down from $4,224 per metric ton in 2020. This price decline takes into account for the foreign exchange rate and the issues that countries are still facing when it comes to COVID-19. ABIC expects Brazilian beef exports to expand in countries they already serve and to also break into new markets. Currently, 26 Brazilian beef processing plants are waiting to receive authorization to export to China, Brazil's largest beef importer. Brazil already has 35 beef processing units that are permitted to export to China. The country is also negotiating to export fresh beef to Japan, Mexico, South Korea, and Canada. These markets combined have the potential to import approximately 260,000 metric tons of Brazilian beef per year. That equates to $1.5 billion in revenue for Brazilian exporters. National Beef Wire has reported some cattle market comments by Dr. Andrew Griffith. The Finnish cattle market is influenced by many factors, as we all know. One factor that needs to be considered is the number of cattle being shipped to Mexico, according to Dr. Griffith. Since the first week of July 2020, over 10,000 head of beef cattle for slaughter have been shipped to Mexico. This compares to only 135 head shipped to Mexico during the first 10 months of 2019. These numbers seen in 2020 are some of the highest volumes of cattle shipped to Mexico for slaughter since the early 2000s. Nationally speaking, the export of these cattle does not do a lot to influence the market. However, it greatly impacts cattle feeders in South Texas, where Brahma and Brahma-influenced cattle are a mainstay. Mexico has provided another outlet for these ear cattle that will not grade choice or higher, which adds value to those cattle since they can just head south across the border. The Beef Read by Cassie Fish reported yesterday that 2021 cattle markets are off to an unstable and violent start as equities in multiple commodities sold off sharply yesterday. By noon yesterday, cattle futures traded over 300 points lower. This volatility may have been caused by today's runoff election in Georgia or some unquantifiable reason. Last Thursday, December live cattle expired higher than any other spot live cattle contract in 2020. As of yesterday, February live cattle traded the lowest for its own contract month since December 2010 at $111.50. Immediate fundamentals were most likely not related to Monday's sell-off as cutout values trended higher and are expected to increase as the week goes on. Finally, National Beef Wire reported yesterday that choice box beef ended the day at $209.87, that was down 8 cents, and select box beef ended the day at $196.53, and that was up 88 cents. That is all I have for you guys this morning. I hope everyone's week is going well. Have yourself a terrific Tuesday, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning.